Hey there, Sagittarius. How's it going? Hope everything's going good with you and yours. Welcome to your week of am I saying April 2nd, everybody? It's May 2nd, 2022. Your general reading. We're going to start things off with a couple of oracle cards here, see what we got going on for you. Then we're going to look at your past, your present, and your future as well, and clarify all of those cards and see what we got. Hopefully something is resonating with you here. If it does resonate, that's awesome. Best ways to let me know it does is to leave a like and a comment down below. That always is nice to see. You can also, check out your sun, moon, and rising signs after this one and see if, more information never hurts, right? So that's how I look at it, I guess. So maybe something will resonate over there too. Woo! We're starting off with some big energy here already. But if this doesn't resonate, though, it's just not part of your message, so no need to worry about it. Or if parts of it don't resonate with you, whoa, what's going on with you here, Sagittarius? Ooh. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, all right. Okay, so yeah. So yeah, if it doesn't resonate with you, don't worry about it. But yeah, I got a little distracted here by everything we got going on, but we're starting things off. Your oracle cards, we got the Bobcat Spirit and the Frog Spirit saying life is a mystery and clear out the clutter. So, things happen in mysterious ways. I don't think any of us are ever meant to know or anything of how things end up working out the way they do. Whether you believe in there's a higher power directing us, or you just kind of believe in the world's just chaotic and things just kind of happen, and it's weird how stuff lines up sometimes. It's all a mystery, and let's just enjoy the ride, right? I think that makes things a little more spicy, right? And they say variety is the spice of life, so I like it. With the Frog Spirit, just saying clear out the clutter with this too. So just enjoy what's happening in your life, but make sure you're not worrying about little stupid things, right? Dumb stuff having a Netflix subscription or something. You're like, I don't even watch Netflix anymore. I haven't watched Netflix in months. It's like, well, cancel it, right? Don't let that just keep dinging you every month for no reason, or, things like that, right? Just little stuff, little things that can just lead to big things, right? So nip it in the bud here. Speaking of butts, there goes Spike's butt. But your card to keep an eye on this week is the King of Cups. I sense a lot of emotional depth here this week for you, or at least here in your future. It's looking good for that. With the King of Cups, it's kind of a card of, maybe sometimes kind of being emotionally closed off. You can see here he's kind of not really concerned with what's going on around him. He's kind of focused on something else. But it doesn't mean that he's emotionally he doesn't feel anything. It's just kind of he's more focused on something else, and he's not letting other things distract him from that. He's got a good focus on what he really wants to focus on here. So maybe that's a good idea for this week, is kind of focus on what you want and focus on your goals and what you're trying to achieve this week. And make sure there's nothing, no little things distracting you, right? You got that fish trying to get his attention there, right? So that with that Frog Spirit, clear out the clutter. Don't let that stuff bother you. Don't let it distract from you. Just make sure it's dealt with in a way. We're starting off in your reading proper here with the Sun, the Hermit, and the Emperor. That's what's talking about, that strong energy. Starting things off, the Sun, happiest card in the deck. The Hermit, sign of Virgo, very good card for focusing on your wishes, your dreams, on what you want to achieve. And the Emperor, a big boss, taking charge, Aries card. So if you got either one of those signs in your chart, it means you're coming in a strong way. And even if you don't here, with the Sun backing this up, it feels like right now is a really good time for you. You're on an upswing because you're really going after what you want. Again, that focus we were talking about with that King of Cups, really focusing in on what you want here. And I feel like a lot of that little stuff, this little clutter, there's going to be a lot of simple solutions to it, right? This Hermit, you can look at him here. His feet are kind of frozen into the ground, and he can't move off of the mountain because of this. However, if he put the lantern down by his feet, it would thaw the snow there, and he'd be able to move on. So, sometimes solutions are simpler than you think. And same with that little stuff. Sometimes it's really simple solutions that you don't even realize. But I feel like you're in such a strong way that those little things aren't going to hinder from your strengths here, but it's a good idea to deal with them now so they don't become problems later on here. But this is looking really good. Let's start by clarifying the Sun here, see what we have going on. What do we... Oh, excuse me. What do we have for you, Sagittarius? Clarifying the sun. We got the Five of Swords. So yeah, maybe you've been dealing with some unfair situations, and you've been kind of churning it around now. You're kind of like, that's done and over with. I don't have to deal with this anymore. I can focus on me and focus on being happy now. Clarifying the Hermit. You got too many cards popping out. And we'll see what we got here for you. Clarifying the Hermit. You got the Four of Cups, so definitely I feel like you're focusing on the future. The Four of Cups can be a card daydreaming, thinking about the future, thinking about what you want to achieve. So again, like very future focused. I like that. Again, not worrying about the past either, too, I feel with this. This looks great. And clarifying the Emperor. We have the Ace of Wands. So this is looking awesome too. There's a new beginning here, lots of energy, lots of creativity here at this time, I feel, for you. Sagittarius, I feel like you're coming in a strong way. And I feel like you're ready to go after what you really want to go after here. So that's great, whether it's love, it's some sort of idea like, you want to start up a business or something like that, or you have just some sort of idea for anything in your life. I feel like now is a great time to kind of like really go after that and seize it. Or even if you can't like work on it right away, start writing your ideas down, right? If you have like a notepad or something, or you have like an app on your phone or something, somewhere where you can write it down and keep it saved somewhere, because I feel like you have a lot of good ideas at the moment. In your present energy, with the King of Wands, the Page of Wands, and the Queen of Wands. So where I was talking about love before, that looks really great with the King and Queen of Wands here, because of course they're divine counterparts. We also have the Lovers coming up in your future here, which is great too. So I feel like for a lot of you, if you're looking for love, it's great. Like this is good. This is a good time for it. And I feel like, again, clearing out the clutter is going to help you out here, because it's going to let you really be able to give your attention to this person, or the energy you need to give to this relationship to really kick it off, which I think is great. For others, if you're not looking for love, if you're looking for like something else, it's just saying like you're going to be coming at stuff with confidence, because you have all this powerful energy. Like the King, Queen, and Page of Wands, along with the Knight of Wands, represent all the fire signs. So that's you essentially popping up 3 times here, Sagittarius, all right in a row. So you're coming in a super strong way, very confident, very bold, very charismatic at this time, very much in charge of things. You have lots of great ideas. Again, like we were talking about, and with the Ace of Wands there too, like this is really incredible. Again, focusing on the positive here is going to be really good, because we have the sun back here, and the sun, as you can see, has some sunflowers in it, as well with the Queen of Wands. She is holding sunflowers. So again, focus on positivity, focus on happiness, focus on finding your happiness. I feel like a big thing for you will be, that really help you out with this, is like positive affirmation videos. You might see them here on YouTube, if you've ever looked them up. Really easy, just like in the search bar, just be like positive affirmation. And you'll find like videos that are like, it's like, there'll be something you can put on while you sleep or something, if you can sleep through that, or it'll be something you can just listen to while you're doing whatever, right? And they're just a lot of positive affirmations, just saying like, I can do this, I can overcome this, I can draw in abundance, I am worth it, I am loved, all that good stuff. I feel like that's going to help you out a ton. Those really help me out too. I really enjoy them. And these are just gonna, as well, just gonna really bolster you up here. On top of just your own natural strength and charm and charisma and presence right now is just through the roof, I feel. This is incredible. So let's start by clarifying this King of Wands here. What do we got for you? Clarifying the King of Wands, we got the Six of Pentacles here. So yeah, I feel like you're coming at things in a very balanced way. I feel like right now is a good time for you here. I feel like it's a good time where you can afford to be kind of generous as well with your time, with your effort and such. Whatever you want to do. I feel like just make sure you're not giving away too much, right? So you make sure you still have time and stuff for yourself, because that's really important. Clarifying the Page. Oh, hello again, Spike. Oh my lord. Clarifying the Page of Wands. Excuse me, Spike. You're being a little troublesome there, buddy. Clarifying the Page of Wands, we have the Five of Wands. So, there's a lot of improvements here for you. Like, it looks pretty chaotic right here with all the people kind of combating each other. But I always look at this, at least in this kind of a positive sense of like they're training. They're trying to improve their skills, right? Because wars like combat and stuff is never just like a straight one-on-one kind of fight, right? Like in a war, it's chaotic. There's, you know, people get displaced and misplaced and stuff. So especially back in like medieval times and stuff, where, you know, like, everyone's fighting like hand to hand, like with swords and stuff, right? So you need to be ready for that kind of like a real-time situation where something may happen to you. You got to kind of be on your toes. So I look at that as you're improving right now. You're improving yourself. And clarifying the Queen of Wands is the Three of Wands, saying there's no such thing as a perfect moment. So I feel like for those of you looking for love, it's just kind of saying like, you know, it's nice when, you know, not everything's going to be like a movie, right? It's not going to be the serendipitous, like the crowd parts and you kind of lock eyes from across the ballroom. Like if that happens for you, that's beautiful, awesome, glad to hear it. But it's not life isn't like that, right? It's not always going to be like that. I don't know, speak, you know. So sometimes you just meet somebody on a dating app, you know. Sometimes you just, you know, you just get your friend or somebody saying like, well, I have a single friend, you maybe want to try dating them or somebody, or my boyfriend's friend, you know, yada yada, or my girlfriend's friend or something like that, right? It's real simple. Sometimes that's all it is, right? So don't get too hung up on like everything has to be perfect. In your, oh my God, look at you. In your future energy, we have the Lovers, the Three of Wands again, and the High Priestess here. That's really awesome with the Lovers, of course. Lovers represent love. They represent connections, deep, meaningful connections. They don't necessarily have to be soulmate relationship kind of connections. They can be, of course, but they can also just be someone coming in who's significant, or you focusing on your happiness as well here. So that looks really good for anybody in this reading here, like you focusing on your happiness in the future, or finding that right connection, especially where we have the King and Queen of Wands here. With the Three of Wands repeating, of course, again, no such thing as a perfect moment, so don't get hung up on like, we're going to have this like, you know, perfect serendipitous love, you know, situation here, or we're not going to have this perfect serendipitous like revelation where everything just perfectly works out for us, right? That isn't necessarily going to happen. So just try to focus on what you can do now. And with the High Priestess as well, things come and go in cycles. So don't worry about stuff. Like, don't worry about like if you're not finding a person now, doesn't mean you're not ever going to find a person. Don't worry about if you don't have those opportunities now in order to succeed at what you want to do. Doesn't mean you're not going to find it eventually as well. And with the High Priestess as well, saying just trust your gut, trust your instincts as well. So I'm loving that. Let's clarify the Lovers. See what we got for you. What do we have for you, Sagittarius? We got the Hierophant clarifying the Lovers, so maybe a Taurus coming in for you. Could be anybody, of course. We got a lot of fire in this reading here. We got everybody represented here, so no need to worry about a specific sign, but very likely a Taurus. The Hierophant also just saying as well that, hey, sometimes you just need to like open your eyes to learning new things. So you may learn something new about yourself in a relationship, or this person might open your eyes to something here, or it might be just a relationship where you just learn a lot about each other too. Clarifying the Three of Wands, we have, what do we have, Sagittarius? Clarifying this Three of Wands, we got the Nine of Cups. Just saying there's fulfillment, there's satisfaction. Really beautiful thing with the Nine of Cups is that when you get two people with Nine of Cups energy, you get the Ten of Cups, which is your dream life and dream partner and all that good stuff. So again, with the King and Queen of Wands here, that's looking really good for those looking for love. For others, though, just keeping your eyes open, keeping your mind open to new things, being satisfied with the work that you're going to achieve here in the future, the things you're going to accomplish. And clarifying the High Priestess, what do you think it will be? Leave a comment down below what you think this card will be. No cheating. Don't wait till I reveal it to me. Like, aha, I got you. All right. What do we got? We got the Queen of Pentacles here. So yeah, just putting in the hard work, letting things grow naturally here in the future. I love that. Again, trusting your intuition, trusting that things come and go in cycles, and that like just to let them happen in cycles, right? You know, things take their time, especially for those like looking for relationships. Don't try to force it. Don't try to make something happen that like It's always like a put off for myself anyway, is when someone's like really trying to be like, oh, we've been dating for this long, we should be, this far along, we should be doing this, and that, and the other, right? Don't be like that, right? Like if it happens, every relationship's different, every person out there is different, and when we kind of meet and stuff, things happen very quickly for some, very slowly for others, right? So there's no roadmap, there's no guidelines for this. So I hope that helped you. I hope that resonated with you here, Sagittarius. If you want to help out the channel, leaving a like down below, leaving a comment, those help out a ton. You can also subscribe to the channel if you're new here and you want to stick around. And you can also check out your sun, moon, and rising signs, see what might all be coming in the week ahead. And I will see you, Sagittarius, next time.